I quite like I Can Fix Him. No, really, I can because it's just a really nice name. Hello, everyone. My name is Yama, and this is Yama's Time. So, if you just let me borrow some of your time so we can talk about some of the controversy that's been going on around Taylor Swift, and it's been all over the internet. So, the Grammys were last Sunday, and Taylor Swift has gotten herself into a problem. We're going to divulge into what's happened and into why some people are changing their mind on Taylor Swift. If you do enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe so you can see some more similar content I'll be releasing. And also comment down below whether or not you agree with me, what your opinions are on this whole thing, and um, just your thoughts on Taylor Swift as a whole. Okay, so this all started at the Grammys that were this last Sunday. Taylor Swift won, I think it was Best Pop Vocal Album of the year, and she was receiving this award from the icon and legend Celine Dion. So Celine Dion has been on, like, I would say kind of like a hiatus. She's been sick for some time, I know. So people thought that Taylor Swift kind of like snubbed Celine Dion when she accepted the award from her because she didn't really acknowledge her presence. She didn't like say anything, say thank you, nothing, just like took the award and started her speech. And people thought that was really rude because if it was anyone, like, you should always obviously acknowledge them, but specifically because it was Celine Dion, people were like, that's just really disrespectful because it's Celine Dion, people do not play about her. So while she was, going up to accept her award, she pulled Lana Del Rey up to the stage with her. And people also did not like that either because Lana Del Rey had also not won like the award or like not won any of the awards yet. So people thought that was like not like that just wasn't right of her because obviously Lana is probably still trying to process her loss and she's being dragged up by Taylor, and I'm sure they're friends and whatnot, but people just thought that that was like in poor taste. So when Taylor accepts this award, the first thing she says in her speech is how this is her 13th Grammy, and that did not sit well with a lot of people. To me, to be honest, it sounds like gloating, it sounds like bragging, and I'm sure that wasn't really her intention because she does go on to talk about how 13 is her lucky number and how she just loves the number 13 because of a list of things. And I'm sure like she obviously didn't mean it as bragging, but if you need context to understand why you said something, like to start off your speech, it just doesn't sound right. It's really all in poor taste. When you speak about something, you really have to think about how it sounds to other people. You have to think about the optics, especially when you're a celebrity. So I'm sure you love the number 13 so much, but there are some people in the room that haven't won a Grammy yet, that maybe should have already had a Grammy, or people who wanted this award. And starting the speech off by saying it's her 13th Grammy just doesn't sound right to other people, doesn't say right to people. And I agree. Okay, so also at the Grammys, people just thought that Taylor Swift should not have announced her new album. She has a new album coming out called The Tortured Poets Department, and um interesting name, I'll say that for sure. People thought it was weird that she would announce it at the Grammys because it's literally like not kind of the place to do that. It's like she already has enough publicity as is what I've heard some people say. People are like, why do you need to announce it at the Grammys? And also she's in a room like filled with her peers, I guess, like other celebrities like her. So people thought it was like this isn't like a concert. This isn't like a fan meet and greet. Why would you announce your album here? So we're actually gonna look up the track list really quick because I've heard some talk about the names of the songs. So let's see. Okay, so first of all, the name, I'm not really a fan. I think it sounds really corny. No insult to her, but yeah. So it has 15 songs. It goes in order of Fortnite, The Tortured Poets Department, title track, basically. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. Down bad, so long London, but daddy I love him. Fresh out the summer, Florida, three exclamation points. Guilty as sin. Who's afraid of little old me? the smallest man who ever. Why can't I read? Who's afraid of little old me? I can fix him. No, really, I can. Love of my life. I can do it with a broken heart. I think the smallest man who ever lived. The Alchemy. Clara Bowen manuscript. Actually, there are 17 songs. Interesting name. Interesting. I quite like I can fix him. No, really, I can because it's just a really nice name. I think I really like that name. Actually, yeah, she really ate. She really ate. She really ate. Oh my god. The other manner, a lot of people were saying that she's also a very corny person, and that kind of relates to her track list names. The names are corny. She's also corny. And people say she acts very millennial, and that's not like an insult to millennials now, but I'm Gen Z, and I know what it means to like act millennial. She acts like weird, like her jokes aren't funny. The things she does, they're just weird. She does too much. There's even a video of I forgot his name, but her producer, and he like wins like best producer or something at the Grammys, and she's just like dragging, like pulling onto this guy.
Producer of the year, non-classical. Congratulations, Shaq.
So hard. Like I guess like she's encouraging him, like she's happy for him that he won, but it's like, oh my gosh, chill, please. Actually needs to chill. I don't also find her funny. No insult to her. No insult to her. Okay, so now that we're kind of like we're gonna leave this Grammy situation. We're gonna talk about what happened in the past week. So Taylor's team has recently sent a cease and desist to this college student that posts about celebrities' mileage on plane rides. So Taylor Swift, she loves her private jet. She will stand by that thing because the amount that she uses it is honestly abnormal. Even for a celebrity, it's really abnormal. So mind you, things that this guy posts, it's all public information. Like you can find it out in yourself. Like it's not like he's stalking her to find it out. It's public information. That's how he got the information. But she's threatening to like sue if he doesn't stop, and well, he has not yet stopped. So she's threatening to sue because she claimed that it was like harassment and stalking. Like I said before, it's public information, and she wouldn't like care. At least allegedly, I think she wouldn't care if it was good information that was being put out, just because it hurts her image and it makes her seem bad. But like the things that she's doing, like he's not lying. She is taking these private jet flights. Okay. So Taylor Swift has been the leading celebrity with the most carbon dioxide emission for 2 years in a row. And well, you might say that, okay, there's a list of celebrities on this list, and Taylor Swift's number one. Someone has to be number one. That's a fact. Someone does have to be number one on a list. There has to be a number one, and maybe it just so happens to be Taylor. But no, she's really done a lot. The documentations of Taylor Swift taking 28-mile um, plane flights on her jet. And all I can say to that is 28 miles can be anywhere from like 30 minutes to 50 minutes as a drive. Like, if you can drive that. You can drive that. Not that she has to drive it herself, but she can get someone to drive that for her. And she can get a driver. She does not need to hop on a plane to do that. That's like bad. That's not good. That's not good. It's bad for the environment. We're already going through so much of global warming and climate change that her carbon dioxide emission, we really don't need that much. We don't need that to add to it. Like people are wondering why it's sunny and bikini in December. Maybe it's because of Taylor Swift. Not exactly just her, but people who do things like that. That's not good. 28 miles? Come on. Cars are made for a reason. Like private jets really should not be allowed to, that should be illegal. That really should be illegal. And a lot of her flights have also been to see her like new-ish boyfriend Travis Kelce, which is like, oh my gosh, you're gonna emit all that carbon dioxide so you can go like see your man at a football game. Like I think you'll live if you take um a car, take the train. Well, she's not taking the train. Take a car. I think you'll live. You don't need that private jet. It's just not good for the environment. So now we can get into this whole Travis Kelce thing. So I would say that this relationship seems like performative ish. Okay, I'm sure they're together. I'm sure they're probably together. I'm sure they're a real couple, but it feels like every time they're out together and like the paparazzi catches them, it feels like a performance. Like she's still on stage. There's just so much marketing. Like you see headlines that are like, sorry, Taylor Swift's reaction to Travis Kelce taking a hard hit, and I'm just like, it's football. Like he's gonna get tackled. It's a tackle sport. It's a contact sport. Now, if he like fell on his head, like okay, I'm scared for him too, you know. But that's just gonna happen in football. Maybe she doesn't understand. Maybe she doesn't understand. Okay, so we also have a problem regarding that relationship with a lot of Swifties, you know, her fan base, sending a lot of hate to Kayla Nicole. So Kayla Nicole is Travis Kelce's ex long-term girlfriend. They were together for I think 5 years. It's a long time. So he obviously loved her a little, if they were together a little bit. And neither Taylor nor him have tried to like defend her in any way. So people are sending her hate because they think that Kayla Nicole is trying to like steal back Travis Kelce from Taylor Swift for like publicity and stuff like that. I don't really agree. I don't think it seems that way. People say because she's shown up to watch the Super Bowl that she's trying to steal him back. Just because her and Travis have broken up does not mean that she's now barred from watching all football. The Super Bowl is like one of the biggest like events in America. I'm sure she's going to watch it for fun. Or, you know, she's also a sports journalist. It's low key her job. Like, just because her and Travis are broken up does not mean that she's not allowed any, like, it's not a restraining order. She can go wherever she wants. Heck, if I had the opportunity to watch Super Bowl, I'd be going too. And Usher's also performing the halftime show. Like, who doesn't want to watch that? I really doubt she's going there to try to steal back her man, Taylor's man. Um, and I think a lot of Swifties that are sending her hate, it honestly feels really anti-black. It feels a little misogynistic, misogynoir. And Taylor Swift has built her image to be this like activist for women and all that stuff, but you will never catch her trying to defend another woman. That's not like in her immediate close circle. So there's another thing like this happened to Antonia Gentry or Antonia Gentry. I don't really know how to pronounce her last name, but she is the leading actress in Ginny and Georgia. She plays Ginny on the Netflix show, and there was a throwaway line about Taylor Swift, and it basically was talking about how she's had a lot of boyfriends.
What do you care? You go through men faster than Taylor Swift. Oh.
She has had a lot of boyfriends, and I can see how this line can be insulting to Taylor Swift because honestly, I don't really think anyone would really want to hear that about them on TV, on like where anyone can watch. But I don't think it was necessary for the amount of hate that the actors got. So Taylor claps back to this line and she says the joke is quote deeply sexist and degrading. I think that's a direct quote, I think. I'm sure maybe she was really deeply hurt, maybe really hurt her feelings, this line, which I'm sorry to her for that, but her fans did go on to send a lot of hate to Antonia during this time. When Antonia is not the script writer, she gets the script and she reads it. It's not like she improv this line or anything. She got the script and she acts it out on TV. She did not create it, and she got so much hate for something that was just definitely not her fault. And Taylor Swift did not like step up once to be like, stop sending hate to this girl. This poor girl, she does not deserve it. Because you will not catch Taylor Swift doing that. She does not like to um, defend the younger girls, defend the girls that aren't her, or maybe her close, immediate friend circle. It just doesn't feel like she's a girl's girl for girls that aren't in her immediate circle, like I said. So a lot of people think that she's very calculated, and I would have to like somewhat agree. I feel like she's crafted this kind of like image of herself of being this all American girl, this like next door neighbor, like I don't know, just like this like America's sweetheart, and she loves being America's sweetheart, and she really gives into that vibe of like, oh, small town girl and living in the big city. Now that she's dating a football player, like it makes her seem like this all American girl. she's really completed, especially because she got a lot of criticism from her last boyfriend. I think his name is Matt Healy or something. He's part of that one band that's 19 something something. I don't really want to know anything about him. I know that he's racist. I know that he's misogynistic, and that's all I need to know. People think that people really were really disappointed in her for dating this guy. I was disappointed in her. I mean, I didn't really expect much from her, but I was I wasn't surprised, but it was bad that she did that because she talks about how she like is this girl's girl and this guy's misogynistic and racist. So it's like you are the people you surround yourself with, and she was surrounding herself with someone who's not very good, and he had made some comments about Ice Spice, like that were like derogatory and stuff. People did not like them at all. I don't think Ice Spice liked them either. Maybe she did. I don't know. Um, and then she went on to feature Ice Spice on like literally, I feel like in that same this all happened over the summer. In that same like sitting, she went on to have Ice Spice feature on her song Karma, and then she brought her out on stage. The feature, I'm not a fan. The performance, I'm not a fan. But it just felt really performative. People thought you're trying to like cover up. Your PR team is like, okay, let's make it seem like you and Ice Spice are friends because your boyfriend has done this and that. Maybe just don't date the guy. But whatever, they went on to break up, and now she's dating this guy, Travis Kelce, because she's trying to get her image back, and it's working for her. Sadly enough, it's working for her. People forget the bad stuff she does because she tries to rebrand herself. So a lot of people also recognize that after the Kanye incident, which is like when Kanye interrupted her VMA's speech for best, I think it was best female music video, and he said that Beyonce should have won, which like I agree, but Beyonce did go on to win. I think it was the best music video overall. So it was like unnecessary, and I feel bad for Taylor for this event because she was young at the time, and Kanye did take away from her moment, and I'm sure nobody wants to experience that. But this like event like honestly catapulted her image as America's sweetheart. It made everyone feel like America had to like take care of her, that she's this young girl. And I don't think a lot of people realize that this happened in the 2009 VMAs, as in that was 15 years ago. Like at the time, Taylor Swift was 19. She's 34 now. Like she's older. Like no, she's not old, but she's older, and she doesn't need the protection from America anymore because she's a grown woman, even though she doesn't really act like it. So my question is, how long are we going to continue to feel bad for her about these things that happened years ago and continue to protect her because we feel like she needs it? Like she's going to hit 35 next year and we're still going to be talking about how she's like this helpless girl. She's not helpless and she's really not a girl. She's a woman. She's a grown woman now. And I feel like people need to acknowledge that. So, obviously, the things that I've said in this video, they're all alleged, I guess. I don't really want a cease and desist. Me too. Like, I don't want one. It's not on my New Year's resolution, so please don't send me one, Taylor. Um, I didn't make this video to make people like start hating on Taylor Swift or make people start loving her even more. I really just wanted people to understand the reason why she's getting a lot of hate right now. Not that I think people should hate on her. I just think people that need to hold her accountable for the things she does. And I don't want people to be honest with the things she does. I want her especially to be honest about her mileage, about people she surrounds herself with, about everything about this image she's built for herself. I want her to be honest. I want everyone to be honest about it, especially Swifties, which are this driving force that don't want to hold her accountable. Never like. But if you enjoyed this video, like I said before, please leave a like, comment down below your thoughts on it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.